Previously on Divorce Court.
I met Theo 10 years ago through a mutual friend. I was pregnant. He didn't care about it. I had the baby. He held the baby.
I would assist in helping them have their baby.
What are you, a low-rent doula or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want, that's a good way to put it.
How did we get here, sir?
My issues with trust with women. I was a liar, cheater, deceiver, heartbreaker, all that.
He had a car wreck. So yeah, Your Honor, while he's dosed up and stuff, I took the phone and I took it home. And one girl was like, I see that you want Sandra and her kids, but I hope you take care of the baby that's on the way.
You're really lucky she didn't take these 2 fingers and put them on your nostrils and close them down so that you could not breathe anymore.
Don't give her no ideas, please.
Since I got jabbed, Your Honor, he doesn't even have sex with me.
When she got vaccinated, I couldn't have sex with her.
You mean COVID vaccine?
Yeah, the jab.
You don't believe in the vaccine?
Believe? No, absolutely don't believe in the jab.
Focus, people, focus, because this is sounding silly, and what I'm not gonna let you do is put some silly conspiracy theories that might actually jeopardize people's lives.
He's a conspiracy theorist, Your Honor. Even the 5G, he thinks it has something to do with COVID. He changed my phone from a 5G to a 4G. He said they're listening. It has something to do with the COVID.
It's not like
Who's listening?
Who's
listening, Mr. Huffman?
He's insane, Your Honor.
All this information is readily available. You think, I mean, we don't want, when you say you don't want to talk about the endangering, Dr. Fauci just came out and said that natural immunity was better. He just came out and said that.
Okay, sir, so I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a bias. I serve on the task force for getting vaccines, especially in minorities communities. And I can tell you, having spoken to the doctors who actually developed this vaccine, one of which happened to be a wonderful African-American brilliant doctor, that you are not going to sit in this forum on this platform and endanger the lives of minority people by saying some silly stuff about the COVID vaccine. The best thing that could happen to people in this country is that we take care of our health. And black people and brown people are always at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to health care in the United States of America. And the COVID pandemic really exacerbated what we already have in our lives. So, sir, I'm happy to provide you with any information that you need, even from a distance, with your non-vaccinated being self. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you will not use this platform to do anything or say anything that endangers the lives of other black, brown, white people. Low-income people have been spending a lot of time in hospitals and dying, and not on my watch. We can move on to the next topic. Now, ma'am, conspiracy theory, narcissism,
he's a liar.
Infidelity,
Yes.
children out of wedlock.
Yes.
I'm having trouble thinking about what you think is a possibility about saving this.
Your Honor, he is a great guy. I don't want to take that away from him. He is charming.
Oh, yes, very charming.
He paid my bills when I had my son. He took me out on shopping sprees. He was just always there, Your Honor. And I thought to myself, when the girls would come to me, how could a person always around me still cheat?
But he don't trust women, Mr. Huffman said.
He called me at my lowest moments, Your Honor.
But I do want to hear Mr. Huffman, because I don't want you to feel like you have been attacked. I want you to say what you need to say.
I've gone through therapy, and you know this. I've gone through therapy. I'm currently in therapy, and I knew that I have a problem. Yes, I'm a narcissist. I'm doing the things that I need to do to get to where I need to get to because I love this woman. She's beautiful, she's smart, she's intelligent, she has a great business, she's a great mother. She's doing some things to change. We both are. So my thing is like, give me an opportunity. Give me an opportunity to show you that I'm changing. I'm sitting on national TV telling you that I'm not the man I used to be. I'm going through therapy. Black men don't go through therapy. That's not something that's big in our community. You know that. I'm doing what I can.
He's very accurate about that.
I'm doing what I can to make this work. You know, so, and I came on the set and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do what I need to do.
If you don't get this man away from me.
Sandra, give me another opportunity, please. I know I done made a mistake. I know I done made a mistake. Please, give me another opportunity.
No, you can't put it on her hand unless she says yes.
Give me an opportunity.
I'm not.
I'm begging you. This is a chance for us to have the family that we always wanted to have.
Look, You've told me over and over that you were going to change, and you haven't changed.
But I'm doing.
I don't think you're changing. You haven't even had sex with me in 6 months.
Do you see what's happening
And
in my
you still
life?
trying to get me to drink something. You haven't.
Mr. Huffman.
know that I'm
Your Honor, get him up.
Mr. Huffman, Robert,
I'm
help
not
Mr.
gonna.
Huffman.
I'm not gonna. No.
Mr. Huffman,
I'm
let's
done, Your
return
Honor.
back to the defense
I can't
table.
do it again.
Because one of the things that we don't want to do, obviously, is we don't want to put a controlling situation on Miss Rose, because she has to come to the conclusion that you are the man that you claim to be. And I see that you're very emotional about this, and I feel that in your heart you say you want to make these changes, but you always have to show a person before you can jump right ahead.
Right, I get that.
I'm drained, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I'm drained mentally, physically. I'm drained. That's why I said no, Your Honor. I have a business. I have a kid. I have kids to focus on.
And I actually think that you have a personal life.
I do. Yeah.
Don't you want somebody in your life that can fulfill you?
Yeah, I do.
So I've been told that you all have a person in common.
We do, Your
that
Honor.
you have asked to come in as a witness.
I did.
Mr. Huffman, do you know Mr. Carlos Miller?
Yeah, that's a good friend of mine.
Right, absolutely. The plaintiff has asked him to join us as a witness. I know you've known him for a while.
Yeah, I've known him for a long time.
May I ask him to join us by videotape? Is that okay with you if I ask him?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Sure,
Yeah,
wonderful. Okay, Mr. Miller is going to join us by videotape. Wonderful, there he is. Mr. Miller, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Miller. Ms. Rose has brought you in as a witness. And Mr. Miller, I understand you know both the plaintiff and the defendant. Will you tell me what your relationship is with both of them?
Well, yes, Your Honor. Theo, of course, I can't explain in enough time how close we are. We're like brothers.
Mr. Miller, have you and Ms. Rose been seeing each other in a romantic way? That's a yes or no.
Yeah, that's the question. That's the question.
That's a yes or no, sir.
This is a trick question.
Can you see us, bro? You serious?
Mr. Huffman, I know this is shocking to you.
And, Your Honor, I got something else.
There's more?
Carlos and for Theo.
Mr. Miller, you've known each other for many, many years?
Many years. Like, if I don't talk to him for a while and I feel like something going on with him, I'm gonna hit him up. It'll be like just in time. Like it'll just be like we feeling each other, like we connected. Like that's how close. If you it's just basically like being twins in the same room at the same time. Like that's kind of connection. And then the fact, it's like a lot of similarities. So people be like, when I go out somewhere, where your brother at? And I'll be, like, oh, that must be they talking about Theo. That's my brother. I got a lot of love for him. You can't compare.
Thank you, Mr. Miller. Ms. Rose, why did you bring Mr. Miller as a witness?
Because
he's talking about his brother.
Carlos has been there for me. He has supported my business when Theo didn't support my business. He has always been there. He has shown me the way, Your Honor. And he just brought a different type of life to me. He's very respectful. He is charming. And, Your Honor, I've been seeing Carlos.
Bomba.
I've been seeing him, Your Honor.
Mr. Miller.
He left the door open, Your Honor. It's only so
Bro,
much a woman don't take.
Mr. Miller, have you been dating Miss Rose?
Is this a trick question? I
like to give you the opportunity to say yes because you were talking about your friendship.
Don't come out here playing, Carlos. You know.
Can you see us, bro? You serious?
Mr. Miller, you know me. I'm gonna ask you a direct question. Have you and Miss Rose been seeing each other in a romantic way? That's a yes or no.
Yeah, that's the question. That's the question.
That's a yes or no, sir.
Your Honor, yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Don't look this way. All those women, don't look this way.
You loving this.
Miss Rose, how long has this been going on?
I've been seeing Carlos maybe about romantically, physically, 6 months. He stopped sleeping with me.
Well, you know the reason
And I'm not
why.
gonna drink none of that stuff that he want me to drink. So yeah, Carlos been there for me. He's been there supportive of my business, and I have been sleeping with him for six months.
And you have not been having any relations with Mr. Huffman because he
I
says...
kiss him every now and then, but he won't let me touch him.
Because he says that you got the vaccine and he didn't, and he don't believe in it. And Mr. Huffman, I know this is shocking to you.
And, Your Honor, I got something else.
There's
for
more?
Carlos and for Theo. Carlos, you know I care about you a lot. Theo, it is over, okay? Don't try to, you can throw that ring back away, take it to the gumball machine. Carlos, I just want to let you know that I found out about a month and a half ago that I am expecting.
Wow.
So I do want us to be together.
Bro, are you serious?
I want us to be together. He hurt me too much, Your Honor.
You serious right now?
Yep. I'm sorry. I hurt both of you guys, but I want to continue my life
Bro, you
with
like
Carlos.
my brother, man. You know what? Y'all deserve each other, man. Both of you old vaccinated people, y'all deserve each other. Take the jab and go do what y'all got to do together, man.
You know, woman to woman, congratulations. You look like you were happy about this.
I am happy and I'm sad too, Your Honor.
Should be sad.
You're sad because the relationship that you invested in is over.
Right, it's over.
You know, Mr. Huffman, when you started out, you said, you know, I have not been the best. I'm trying to change. But sometimes you don't get to just say sorry. If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed a show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content.
Your Honor.
That's what I came here for? You could have did this at my house, man.
Your Honor.
I'm here, you,
Bro,
Mr.
that's why you
Miller.
ain't been coming around. I see why you ain't been coming around now.
Actually, Mr. Huffman, he has been coming around, but it's not the way
clearly,
you
just
say.
not with me.
I wish I can embrace her right now, Your Honor. You know,
You
let her
gonna
know
get embraced. Don't worry about it. You gonna get embraced.
let her know it's gonna be okay.
Mr. Miller, Miss Rose just made a pretty serious announcement, and you know, woman to woman, congratulations.
Thank you.
You look like you were happy about this.
I am happy and I'm sad too, Your Honor.
Should be sad.
You're sad because the relationship that you invested in is over.
Right, it's over.
Are you ready to start this new relationship and family with Mr. Miller?
I know it's a rocky foundation, but considering the type of person Carlos is, I believe that he would help build that foundation.
Yeah, cheating with
Your Honor,
his
he
best friend. Yeah, that's
always-
good characteristics to go after.
It's fine.
That's wonderful.
It's
That's
fine.
going right down
Miss-
the same
It's
alley that
fine.
she's already in.
It's fine.
Mr.
boy.
Huffman,
Yes,
I
Your
wanted
Honor.
to give you a moment to gather your wits about you, but, whoa. I think maybe this is the best way for me to say this. The way your heart feels right now, I guarantee you is the way her heart felt before. The pieces that it feels broken into, I guarantee you she felt that same break. The betrayal that you feel, I guarantee you that same level of betrayal was in her heart,
So
on
we're in
her
the Old
mind.
Testament now, huh?
No, we're not in the Old
Yeah,
Testament.
eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. That's what that's about?
And I don't believe in revenge one way or the
That's
other.
what it's
Remember
about.
what I said, this was a safe zone, no judgment on this. You all both have made choices in your relationship. And you know, Mr. Huffman, when you started out, you said, you know, I have not been the best, I'm trying to change. But sometimes you don't get to just say sorry. You know, we hear so many people, you and I both know this, all three of us, all four of us, Lord, know that you hear nowadays people talking about, I apologize, or I do apologize if I offended you. And people think that just saying I apologize is enough. A lot of people can forgive. I'm sure you've heard the saying, but they rarely forget. But they never forget how you made them feel. That's the difference. And I'm not able to step into Miss Rose's shoes, and I'm certainly not able to step into your shoes, not able to step in Mr. Miller's shoes. But I can imagine that hurt people.
Exactly, and I know that.
And
that's the whole point.
You hurt this woman at a very base level. And I'm hoping that Miss Rose really sought comfort with Mr. Miller and not used him as a get back, because he doesn't deserve that either. There's going to be a child that's coming into the world, and you and Mr. Miller are going to have to figure out how to co-parent. Mr. Miller, are you happy about this?
It was a shock to me, Judge.
That's why I gave you a minute to just gather your thoughts.
Yeah, but I kind of, you know, when I'm around Miss Rose, it's like, you know, something that you plant in the ground and it just blossom like a real rose. That's what a rose does. It blossoms and it smells really great and it does great things. So,
well, I tell you what, you're going to get the opportunity to prove that, something tells me. Miss Rose, I really do want to wish you the best of luck. Go with God. Hope you get what you want.
I do want to say that I'm sorry that I hurt you.
He just a rebound.
But he a rebound baby daddy.
Bro, where you at? You in this studio?
Now, you know I'm not going to let him answer that, because what's not going to happen is I'm not going to have to come off this bench and defend anybody.
I just want to talk to him, Your Honor.
I'm sure you do just want to talk to him.
I just want to say a few.
But I tell you one thing.
I want to congratulate him on his new pregnancy.
Mr. Huffman, I hope you continue in that therapy, because you still want to be that whole man. You still want
to... For myself.
Right.
And that's what it was all about, doing this for myself, doing what I need to do to become the man that I know I could be.
Then that's what we want, because at the end of the day, we bring our whole selves to all relationships.
Your Honor, I do want to say that I'm sorry that I hurt you, and I hope you can continue your life, you know, in a better place. And I'm sorry.
Bro, where you at? You in this studio?
Now, you know I'm not going to let him answer that, because what's not going to happen is I'm not going to have to come off this bench and defend anybody.
I just want to talk to him, Your Honor.
I'm sure you do just want to talk to him.
I just want to say a few...
But I tell you one thing.
I want to congratulate him on his new pregnancy.
I want to run to her.
Let's do me a favor. Let's not record you making threats.
Oh, that's not a threat. I'm going to give him a
idea.
hug when I see him, a big old bear hug. I love my brother.
Ooh, Lord Jesus. Miss Rose, go with God. And remember to make sure Miss Rose is taken care of.
I am.
And don't define yourself in the eyes of another man.
Yeah.
Don't jump too quickly into something new.
He just a rebound.
Yeah,
Watch.
But he a rebound baby daddy. You gonna have to go take care of your other kids.
Just ready to go. Tired.
Well, in the words of Robert Hernandez, boom bomb. That was a bomb.
Yes, it was.
Robert, I'm still a little bit in shock, and I think that the defendant was shocked out of his mind that she too could step out and embarrass him the way that he has been constantly embarrassing her.
No matter how it turned out, I felt bad for the guy. I mean, he was in total shock.
Well, that's what happens when karma comes back to bite you on the butt.
Hi guys, just want to give you an update. I tried to reach out to Theo. He wasn't returning my calls. But if you see this, Theo, I wish you nothing but the best.
We're doing great, waiting on the baby. It's gonna be a good year. Thank you, and y'all be great out there.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This Theo, man. I'm good. I just wanted to give an update of what's going on. It is what it is. Life goes on. I'm moving forward with my therapy, getting better every day. And that situation is done, as far as I'm concerned. They got a kid together. He's not my friend anymore. I'm not fooling with her no more. It is what it is. You know, they can move on with their life, and I wish him the best.